Hey guys, this is Cory with Custom RV in Amarillo, Texas, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at one of my personal favorite travel trailers that we have in stock here. This is the 2022 Coachmen Northern Spirit Model 2963 BH. This particular trailer is going to come in at just under 6,400 pounds as we see it here equipped today, and it's going to be 34 feet in overall length. We're going to do an interior and exterior walk-around video tour today and talk about what sets this apart from so many other things in the RV industry, such as the Asdale sidewalls, the almost 7-foot tall interior height, the really neat camping simplified features that they use on all of these, such as the wireless phone chargers, the fishing pole storage, all kinds of neat little odds and ends that they do that nobody else seems to be doing yet. And then of course we'll touch on some floor plan features such as the completely carpetless nature, the optional theater seats, the dual air conditioners we've applied to this one, and of course I'll give you some feedback that I have, such as this one is not good at campside window coverage. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead now and we'll jump on to the inside and start in the living area. All right, guys, so we're on the inside of this 2963 BH from Coachmen Northern Spirit. And the biggest change you'll notice, if you've looked at a couple of these over the past couple of years, is this trailer is now completely carpetless, which is really nice. A lot of people, including myself, really like that. So if we dive in here, let me walk around this big peninsula kitchen that we'll look at here in just a moment. As you can see here, you've got a smaller U-dinette. Now, this is not, as big as like Cherokee's big oversized U-dinette, but you can still, seat 3 or 4 people around here pretty easily. And one of the ways you can do this, and I actually learned this from, I'm going to give him another shout out, Josh the RV nerd up at Bish's RV in Michigan, is if we look down at the bottom here of this table, you can see that these are not in the middle. So you can actually turn this around, this table around, and make it a 2-bench dinette, or you can make it into a U-dinette as we see it here currently. Now, one of the big things about that carpetless slide out is, since this is a bunkhouse, it makes sense to not have carpet under the dinette, since kiddos are going to make a mess all the time. Now you can see all of your windows open for airflow in this trailer, which is very nice. And you can see that you've got the darker pleated nightshades on all of your windows as well. Now over here is an optional piece of equipment we like to bring in on this model in particular to separate it from some other things out there. This is the optional theater seats. And I think Coachmen does one of the best theater seats out of anything we've got currently. They just seem to be more comfortable than everybody else's. Now you've got the small armrest in the middle. There is some storage underneath that. If we go ahead and open that up, you've got a little remote storage there. And of course, a couple of cup holders. Now, if we spin around here and we take a seat at the left-hand theater seat, you can see that you're directly across from the entertainment center. Now, if I kind of lean over here, this is in the point of view of the right-hand theater seat. You've got just as good of view of the TV there, which is very nice. Now, one of the things, before we get into the entertainment center, one of the things you won't see in a Coachmen Northern Spirit is in-floor ducted heating. You can see a couple of cabinet ducted heat vents in the frame currently, and that's what they're using. Now, the nice thing, since that is in a bunkhouse floor plan that we're looking at today, it's easy cleaning, and the kids aren't gonna, spill stuff down there, which is always very nice. Now, I know, back to the entertainment center, I know somebody's gonna ask, is there a fireplace available for this. And unfortunately, there is not, because there's a giant, awesome outside kitchen on the back side of that we'll see once we get to the outside. But that's one of the things that Coachmen doesn't do in their the majority of their floor plans is a fireplace. Now over here you've got your AM, FM, and Bluetooth stereo system right there. And then you've got a big wide open component shelf here. One of the nice things that Coachmen does on all of their Northern Spirit products is they give you a wireless phone charger right there. So that's what this little lily pad looking thing is. That's a really neat feature. A lot of people really like that from the several of these that we've sold so far. Now, TVs are a standard that is on a swing arm mount. You will see what that looks like when we get into the kitchen storage here in just a little bit. And I tell you, it's a really nice aggressive swing arm. And there's a little bonus surprise back there as well. Now you can see right here that this is a vaulted interior ceiling. That's not a fisheye camera lens. That's actually how it looks. And if you're looking for a really tall travel trailer, you know, if you're 6'4", 6'5", this would be a really nice option for you just because their interior is taller than just about everything else in an ultralight travel trailer. Now, since this is a bunkhouse, let's go ahead and take a look at the bunks. So these are 250-pound rated bunks. I wish they would up that a little bit, but that's beside the point. One of the things you'll notice is you have a window that opens on both of them. We're looking at the top bunk currently. Each bunk as well is going to have what they call their kids convenience center, which is one of their camping simplified features. You've got a household outlet, USB plugs, a light, and a place for them to store some, you know, books or an iPad or their phone. So I really like that. They also take the time to use a ladder. Now, this is a removable ladder, and it's actually made out of roof ladder parts since they no longer use roof ladders on the Northern Spirit. And then down here, you can see that you've got the same treatment. That window is an emergency exit. It does open. You're also going to have the cargo bunk, which we'll look at from the outside. And you can see you've got the same treatment down there. One of the other nice things is they give you separate curtains for the top bunk and the bottom bunk. So the kids aren't going to be fighting over whether the curtains open or closed, like you and I both know that they will. Really like that household outlet right there too. It's very handy for the dinette. Right here, you're going to have your thermostat for your air conditioner. And speaking of air conditioners, I know I'm jumping around all over the place. You're going to have double AC runs. Apparently, I need to back up more. There we go. And Coachmen is using the Furrion air conditioners. So the cool thing about this, they make two sizes of Furrion air conditioners. A 14.5 and a 15.5. So they have the biggest ACs on the market. And Coachmen goes with their 14,500 BTU. Not to be confused with the 13.5. These put out really close to the same as a standard 15K AC. So it's really a huge benefit for the Furrion air conditioners because they're 1,000 BTUs bigger than everybody else. You can also see they use a ton of lights in here, which is always a good thing. It really does not feel dark and depressing in this trailer at all, combined with the aggressive lighting package and the lighter wood colors. Really like these coat hooks over here too, and then of course the cargo netting there, just, you know, for some trip flyers or things like that. Lastly, before we get to the kitchen, you've got your slide out and awning controls, lighting controls, your water pump, water heater controls, and your tank monitoring panel. So it's really easy to find everything, and it's up where the littles can't get to it. So I really do like that. So with that being said, let's go ahead now let's crack open this storage and take a look at that. Okay guys, so I want to start with the storage back here by the bunks. Now, if we come over here, you can see that you have got a very nice big closet or extra pantry. These shelves are removable, but they don't put a hanging rod up there. I really wish they would. But as you can see there, I know the TV's kind of in the way, but you've got storage that goes all the way to the floor, which is very nice. Now up top here, you have got really good storage up there. It's nice and deep too, which is nice. And this is what that TV looks like when it's swung out. Now you can see that you've got these panels back here. And if we get back in here and kind of turn back in there, you can see this is a very nice storage compartment. And I like these little sliding panels here. Just makes it a lot easier to close that off and make it where the kids don't see where you're hiding the Christmas presents or something. Now next to that, you're going to have your 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt compressor fridge from Furrion. This is very nice. It'll work off of the 100 watts of solar that this one comes with standard. The other nice thing is you can run these while going down the road, which is always a good thing. A lot of gas and electric refrigerators, you can't do that anymore, which is kind of not very good. You've got your hood range and microwave up top. Limited campsite window coverage. You know, I've got the main entry door open just because it's kind of hot and humid down here in West Texas today. But this is really the only window you've got on the campsite of your trailer. You've got your 3-burner cooktop with the glass cover, oven down below in case you want to do some baking. All pressed membrane thermofoil style countertops. And for 2023, even though this is a very, very late 2022, they're adding this neat little countertop extension, which is, it just helps every little bit, you know, of countertop space really helps. You've got a dual basin sink with the sink top covers. There we go. And you've got the high-rise gooseneck style faucet. Good cabinetry space up here. All this is going to be pocket screwed cabinetry. So if you feel back in here, you can feel that there's 2 screws that going into where these 2 pieces of wood meet. You've also got a really neat place to store your sink top covers, which is something that I really do like. You've got 3 full extension plywood box, ball bearing drawer guided drawers down here. And this is another neat thing that they give you. This is a Smart Level by Hopkins Towing. And I need to do a video on this, and that might actually happen one of these days. But this is so that you can see how level you are front to back and side to side without having to get out of your pickup truck when you're pulling into a site. It's really nice. I have one of those on my trailer. It was worth the 30 or 40 bucks that it costs. And then down here you've got some decent storage there. And same thing on this side. I wish they would just, you know, either make it 1 door or no doors, because these kind of get in each other's way is what I've kind of noticed. Now over here you've got 2 pet bowls, little storage under the dinette on that side, and then bigger storage right over here. Now lastly, for the kitchen, let's see if I can do this without tripping over something. You've got a very generous, almost walk-in pantry. You've got a spot for a wastebasket down there as well, which is very nice. Now, one of the things I would like to see in this area is a motion light up there. They do motion lights in some of their other pantries. I think they could do one in here as well. But all right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the kitchen and living area storage. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bathroom. Okay, guys, so going into the bathroom, first thing you will notice, you do have a tub shower. I know some people aren't super crazy about that, but the one nice thing about this one is since they have the extra tall sidewalls at 6'2", 6'3", I can easily fit in that shower without having to have my head in the bubble, which is very nice. You've got some towel hooks or robe hooks, whatever you want to call them. Right there. Nope. This is a plastic model, which I think is kind of interesting. But you do have a foot flush lever toilet. Plenty of room around there. You can see that you've got the entry door here. Now there is a, it's not just the screen door. I just have that open since it's kind of warm today. That way it gets some kind of cross breeze through here. You've got a nice corner medicine cabinet. Now that it does have a deadbolt privacy lock on that main entry door. Nice little shelf here for whatever you want to use it for. Good countertop space, big sink, GFI protected outlet, storage down here, and you've got a motion sensor light down there too, which is very nice. And if we look up top, you can see you've got a 4-inch flat fan. And I really wish more manufacturers would give the bigger fan. This just, it's so cheesy. Doesn't really do a very good job as far as moving air other than this room. But that's beside the point. With that being said, let's go take a look at the bedroom. And I'll tell you, if you haven't seen one of these Coachmen Northern Spirit bedrooms, you are in for a treat. Okay guys, so up in the bedroom of the 2963BH, starting off, you're going to have cross breeze windows on both sides of the bed. They both do open, which is very nice. You're going to have good storage up top. It's nice and deep too. And they're using a hanging rack rather than a hanging rod in their wardrobes on both sides of the bed. You've got a little countertop here, household and USB outlets on both sides of the bed. You've got individually controlled reading lights there. Now that switch is actually for the interior lights in the ceiling, which is kind of nice. It's an interesting spot for that switch, but it does a good job. You've got a privacy door here. It is a sliding pocket door. Now on this one, we have equipped it with the second 14,500 BTU Furrion air conditioner. So I'm not telling you, this will freeze you out with 2 of these on there. It is amazing how well these Furrion air conditioners do. You've also got a TV backer over here and the connections right there. And I've saved the absolute best for last, and pardon my terrible camera work. This has underbed storage, but not just any bed underbed storage. This has the max bed storage. So as you can see, you've got a motion sensor light there and in here too, which is nice. You've got a handy laundry hamper. There we go. Nice little, I'd say about 2-inch thick space to be able to put some hoodies and things. You're also going to have 4 drawers that act as a dresser. You've got some more of that hoodie storage over here, and then you've got a pet bench here, or a pet pad, I guess, for a smaller dog. But this is actually reinforced right here where you can sit on that and put on your boots and pants if you want to. Or you can just use it as extra storage. You've also got netted cargo space on this side as well. So I'd love to know if you haven't seen this setup in here, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. We'd really love your feedback on these, because this is what sold us on the Spirits to begin with. But I'd love to get some feedback from some of you viewers. So with that being said, let's go ahead and close up this slide out and look at it in road mode. So at first glance, with the slide out closed, it looks like you're not going to be able to get to much of anything. You know, as you come in the main entry door, you can get to your pantry. And you can get to the bedroom. And because this one has the rear entry door, which will take a quick little stroll out here and go in the back door, you can see if you go up the standard steps, you can get to the bathroom with ease. You can open this door fully. You know, you've got all kinds of room here. The kiddos can get to the bunks, although they cannot use the ladder. And you can get to all of your storage here around the entertainment center. You can get to the refrigerator, and I'll go ahead and open one of these so you can see that you can open it all the way open. Same thing with the freezer. And you can get to all of your kitchen space. So I'm going to call this one completely turtle friendly. All right, guys, so we're on the outside of this 2963BH, and the wind was actually cooperating with me today so I can put out the awning, which I never get to do. So up front here, you have a 3/4 fiberglass front cap with the LED docking lights, power tongue jack, two 20-pound propane tanks. You're going to have a battery disconnect back there. That's that red key looking thing there. You've got your rails for your battery, and your spare tire and spare tire carrier are up on the front, which is very nice. Now, Coachmen Northern Spirit is an Azdel product. So Azdel is a green-based composite material that is impervious to water, mold, and mildew. It has twice the insulation value as the Luan wood panels they normally use, and it's lighter weight, which gives this 34-foot trailer a dry weight of only 6,400 pounds. You're gonna have 4 corner stabilizer jacks. Those are gonna be manual. And because of that awesome underbed storage, you do lose a little bit of pass-through storage here. You've also got a 3/4 jack bit, or 3/4 inch jack bit, your cap light switch, and a motion sensor light. And you've got the fishing pole storage, which is really cool. I absolutely love that. You can see this is an all aluminum cage constructed product. And then there's gonna be your solar charge controller for the 100-watt solar panel up on the roof. This is a key to like system too, which is very nice. And you've got magnetic holdbacks. Now you can see that you have a decent sized power awning. It does only cover one entry door, but I would prefer that over this one because, you know, you've got room for the door to fully open and you're not going to get spritzed in the face with water. Now you can see that you've got a larger entry assist grab handle with the Lippert solid steps. Those will fold up inside the door, and they have the adjustable feet, which is nice. Now, if we take a look underneath the trailer, you can see this is a fully enclosed and forced air heated underbelly, which is very nice. This is going to give you some great extended season use. You've got the wide stance stability axles with the great looking wheels. I really do like that. And then right here, you've got your outside camp kitchen. So you've got a 2-burner stove, small mini fridge, a sink with hot and cold water that drains into a real holding tank, simple drawer, metal countertops. And then up here, you're gonna have some good extra storage space. So I really do like that. And I like that it's the bigger camp kitchen. A lot of people are going away from the bigger camp kitchens like this. You've also got 2 outside speakers right there. They are kind of mounted high. I'd like those a little bit lower. You've got your propane quick connect down there. Black tank flush here. Notice it's colored orange to denote that from your city water fill. And you've got a simple cable satellite hookup and 110 volt power if you did want to bring an outside TV. Now back here, you've got the normal steps, and this is your direct entry door to the bathroom. So you've got the screen that separates on both of these entry doors. And this is a friction hinge door too, which is very nice. You've got your rear stabilizer jacks down here. Dog leash clip. You'll have another one of those on the opposite side. No roof ladder or roof ladder prep on these. That's one of their bigger warranty claims in the past couple years, so they just decided to not do that. You've got all LED tail and marker lights, backup camera prep. Your 6-gallon gas and electric water heater is right here. Square tubular bumper for your stinky slinky. And then you've got the cargo bunk. So this is really nice. It's a huge amount of storage for bikes, electric bikes, kayaks, whatever you want to put in there. So I really do like that. Now coming back over here, you've got another dog leash clip. Right here, you're going to have your cable and satellite hookups, a cold water spray port, city water connection, and your 50 amp service, plus another decent storage compartment here. And I like that it's separated from the other storage on the inside. Now you can see here's where you dump your tanks, which is very nice. It's easy to get to. You've got your slide out here. It is prepped for the Solaris slide awning toppers. Up here is where your smart level mounts, and then you've got the freshwater inlet along with the other side of your pass-through storage. So all right guys, that's going to wrap it up for the 2022 Coachmen Northern Spirit model 2963BH. If you're interested in this great family unit and you have any questions, or if you'd like pricing and availability, I will post a link in the video description where you can check that price at any time. You can also give us a call at 806-335-2336, or you can email us at contact@custom-rv.com. If you have any questions, again, leave those down in the comment section below, or feedback that we can pass along to the manufacturer. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button and notification bell down below, and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Remember, at Custom RV, we don't do any hidden dealer fees. We leave those up to the big box dealers, and we know that RVs are made for women, so men can go camping. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this one. We hope that you enjoyed. We hope to hear from you or see you out on our lot very soon. And have a wonderful rest of your day.